Scary to Peach is quite the Five Nights at Freddy's game, or even just a video game in general. It is one of the most buggy games ever, arguably more buggy than Cyberpunk. The amount of bugs in this game is insane, and even after 2 major patches, it is still insanely broken. As you can see in the background right here, total chaos can be unleashed with a few bugs. And my god, it makes this game a lot of fun. I just wish that Steel Wool could learn how to be competent in their business practices. At any given point in the game, if you go to where you exit the sewers after killing Chica, even during the loading dock mission, you can call Freddy by standing there. And it will work anytime and will allow you to reactivate Freddy if he is inactive. On the PS4 version of the game, I was able to get Freddy past the trigger by deloading the map, which I will show later. Basically, you just jump on some railings, which will deload the map, and you can get Freddy past them if you jump into him. I'll show you how to do this later, and as you can see, it has a strange effect on the animatronics. Injured Freddy now has collision, which I guess makes sense. The new patch also allows you to stun Freddy with the Phaser Blaster and Phascam, which makes sense as well. When calling Freddy with the Phas Watch, he will go to where you called him and not to your current location. This can cause a lot of problems, especially when you're being chased. And lastly, Freddy is amazing at dealing with Monty. Well, as long as there's not too many of them, that is. If you watch this, you can clearly see that Freddy is a better door than any door could ever wish to be. I mean, look. He pretty much stops Monty right in his tracks by just standing in his way. And he can't get through him no matter what. KFC time. Chica is by far the most present animatronic of the main 3. For this reason, she is also the easiest animatronic to deal with. Theoretically. After escaping the daycare, Chica immediately chases you down and really spazzes out when you hop in Freddy. The arcade creates Super Chica, who teleports less than normal. She goes super whether you've killed her before the arcade or not, and goes hella fast. If you alert a staff boat where Chica patrols, she will teleport directly behind you and stand completely still. Looking back generally breaks the cycle, but it can also cause her to spawn in another location behind you. For some odd reason, the game can also teleport her late, and this can be extremely annoying in many situations. Also, unlike Monty and Roxy, even after you destroy Chica, her shattered form is still very much a threat. About as threatening as she is normally, as she barely changes in the way she functions other than the fact she cannot talk. For whatever reason, when she's about to jump and you use the voice box on her, she will just slide. It is very easy to get out of Roxy's boss fight without having to do it. You just jump on top of her and her go-kart that she lays RIP under, onto these containers, boxes, and then, yeah, jump up the pipe. This can be a bit annoying, and it's also easy to get soft lock, but if you do it right, you have no problem. Then just deload out the map and boom. Roxy spawns behind you upon being alerted by a staff bot, just like Chica does. Except it's nowhere near as scuff. If she's pursuing you, when she collides with something, she will just break. She'll lose your position, and if she regains it, she'll either just run at you normally, or do this. Walk slowly towards you, like as if she's aggroed, but also not aggroed. I don't know how this manages to happen, but for some reason colliding with an object causes it. And also another mistake you can see here is her hair is clipping right through her chest. Well, let's go. Monty is the most complicated animatronic by far. In every situation you meet him, he is always coded differently, pretty much. This Monty is tied to whatever speed you're moving, and will only run if you run, meaning you can outrun him walking, and he's also very easy to juke, as you can see here. There is a reason he is tied to whatever speed you're moving though, and that is he's pretty much impossible to outrun at the start of the game. For some reason, going past his little trigger here will cause him to respawn behind the corner there. However, this will turn him into a permanent running state, making him pretty much impossible to escape from. If you jump on these railings when it begins to chase you, he'll lose your position entirely, but when you go to spawn Chica in, he'll regain it. Monty doesn't exist after the daycare until you hop inside of Freddy, which is a bit weird looking, but I don't know. This Monty is Beta Monty. He patrols Gator Golf and the theater, and if a staff bot is alerted, he will charge at you immediately, but will spawn in a nearby room rather than right behind you, which gives you a chance of escape. He can jump, and this is obviously your best bet at escaping him, and he used to be camera cancelable, but new patch that. This is Giga Monty, the Spotlight Monty in the Showtime quest that has fallen to the floor and can be very easily duplicated by just deloading the atrium, which just leaving works, and upon alerting a staff bot, they will charge at you immediately and will always know your location, even in Freddy, hiding spots, you know it, they know it. This is a Mega Monty. This Monty appears either before or after the arcade mission, and will only appear if you have killed Chica before it, or have just not killed Monty at all. Pretty much he's like Giga Monty, except he can jump, which is your best bet at escaping him. The arcade creates Super Jump Monty, who of course super jumps. Next is Alpha Monty, or the boss fight Monty. Essentially he will just randomly 180 as to not catch you too easily. After killing Monty, once you collect his claws, he just disappears. And lastly, Mini Monty, aka Shattered Monty, who actually performs an alligator death roll when he kills you, which is pretty cool. I'll be making another video like this in a few days, or weeks maybe. I enjoy making this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.